Hey humans, I don't have a very lively or happy greeting for you today because I'm just thinking about George Floyd and every protest and all that shit going on down there. It's not good. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. It's fucked up. Okay, you've got cops down there who've arrested a black reporter who was following their guidelines, not being offensive, not being rude, nada. Boom, bang, black reporter. Okay, arrested. You've got protests that were peaceful until the cops attacked. Yeah, the cops attacked. Okay, it's not cool. In fact, as I'm filming this, I've been chatting with a friend down in the U.S. who actually had a friend of his in a first aid station down there that was attacked. Police attacked a first aid station. Police raided a first aid station. The police went into this first aid station where the medics were clearly labeled as medics and opened fire with rubber bullets. They attacked them. They attacked medics, people. Medics, okay? It's, yeah, no, I'm disgusted, I'm sickened, I'm saddened, horrified, and all of it. I've got a friend down in Minneapolis. Another friend who was planning on moving there. People are people. Humans are humans. I don't give a god fuck what color your skin is, what your sexuality is, how many people you want to go to bed with. You want to go to bed with 3 or 5 or a dozen? Who cares? As long as everybody in it is consenting, it's okay. But what's not okay is when the police, who's supposed to protect us, get it in their mind that they can go right ahead and start attacking people. In fact, my friend down in Minneapolis, whose friend was in the freaking was in that the first aid center. Scrolling up to see what he said. One girl nearly lost her eye because of where she was shot with a rubber bullet. Now, it's really hard to say what's going on because the media is not free anymore. God no. It's what's going on down there is horrible. You have a poor man, a poor black person, a black human, a human whose skin color comes from the very same place that all human beings came from. Africa. All humans, all humans, we originated in Africa, okay, people? In Africa. If you want to go all the way back to our ancestors, to the very first universal common ancestor, that's going to be a black person. It's disgusting. I don't understand how the fuck this shit happens. You got a black person down there. Okay. Do you know why he was murdered by that cop? By those cops, I should say? Because apparently he tried to pay with a fake 20. a fake 20 that he may not have even known was real or fake. And they had him down there on the ground, one cop kneeling on him, on his back, with a knee on the back of his throat, side of his throat, crushing his windpipe for 8 minutes, almost 10. That shit ain't cool. That is plain, simple murder. And you know what? If George Floyd was a white man and those cops were black, they would have been fired that instant. They would have been charged with murder, and they would be in jail. Racism is real. It's alive and well in the USA. You have elected a man who emboldens racists, encourages violence, and doesn't care about people's health. Please, this year, do not make a mistake again. If your stupid electoral college decides, oh God, no, Biden is the worst thing that we could ever do to our country. Oh no! Step up. Demand it. Make that change happen. Because Donald Trump is the reason you're seeing more people of color being murdered, transgender people being murdered. You know what's going to happen next? You're going to see it happening that, A, if a woman says something against a man, it's going to be okay to smack that bitch down. If a woman gets raped and she's pregnant, you know what? They're going to go all biblical on that shit. Rapist is now her husband. The world down there is fucked. Okay? It's not right. It's sick. It's disgusting. It saddens. It horrifies. And the truth needs to be spread. And it's not going to be easy to find because we live in a world where right now the truth is something that's been squashed. I mean, even here when bad things happen, the media doesn't want to report the full details. Like last year, we had our Native American, not Native American, sorry, our natives, our tribes, indigenous people. The Wet'suwet'en Nation. Our government is building a pipeline through there without the official A-OK from the Wet'suwet'en tribes. Last year, when they were protesting this, the RCMP sent down cops with assault rifles and snipers. The Canadian government sent snipers armed to shoot, armed to kill, and told to shoot. Our Native Americans, the people whose land we stole, the people that we poisoned, the people that we've let live with bad drinking water, poor lands, not enough care and health care or anything. The people that we infected with smallpox intentionally, that we slaughtered, that we shoved into small little reservations with the promise of giving them freedom. What the fuck is wrong with that? What the fuck is wrong with us? We're all sick and we need to wake the fuck up. Shit is happening in the US. And I'm a Canadian and that scares me because that shit is going to bleed over into here. I've already seen it happen with the water protests. It's happening in Ontario. It's happening, and I don't want it to. So please, 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 Do not give in to the stupidity. Please don't let the evil win. Those of you who watch this who are religious, maybe we are in the start of the apocalypse, Judgment Day. I mean, we've had insect plague, sickness plague, environmental catastrophes after environmental catastrophes, wars, famines. I mean, I think the only thing that we're really waiting for now is for the oceans to turn red and boil. So I don't just. If you're an American and you're watching this, I'm begging of you, please, please, step up. Step up, step up, step up. Put an end to this shit. Put an end to the violence. Put an end to the goddamn discrimination and hatred. You call yourselves a Christian nation? Fucking act like it. Fucking act like the Christian nation you claim to be. Because right now, you ain't. Right now you're acting like a bunch of goddamn fucking savages. Worse than the Americans. Worse than your ancestors. You know what? You're getting pretty damn close to acting like Hitler. You've already put people in cages. In camps. Don't let history repeat itself, humans. You got a chance to step up. Take it. Please. In that regard, I also want to remind you, COVID-19, coronavirus, SARS-CoV 2019 is still a thing. Okay? Asymptomatic asymptomatic people still exist, and that's contagious. So if you're going out into a protest, please wear a mask. Not for your safety, no, but for those out there who are at risk. Okay? For the people who are transgender, who take hormone therapies, for the people who have heart disease, for the people who are going through cancer treatments, for the people who are immunocompromised from a drug that they take, from a prescription, from a health condition, whatever. Okay? Don't be Trump. Don't be Trump. Okay? You're smarter than that. Love and light. My heart goes out to all of you down in the U.S. who are standing up for what needs to be done. It's time that the violence stops. It's time it ends. It's time it ends. Okay? Love and light. Stay safe out there. Lena out.